Hey everybody, it's Irene from Outdoor Academe. No, I'm not drunk. I'm just in a good mood. Hey, check it out. Honeydew eater. It's a black fungus that grows on birch trees. Check it. Pretty wild shit, huh? So today, we're going on a shed hunt. And I'm in an area that is much less traveled than the first one that I was in when I did the other video. And to be perfectly honest, I think with the exception of some scientists, I'm probably the only one who comes into this area. Now, I'm in one of my favorite forests. The reason I'm up in here is because this is an old woods road. It's an old logging road. And again, I think I'm the only one who ever takes it. And I'm probably the only one who knows about it besides the forest historian who used to be the forest manager. And I should ask him about it sometime. They're supposed to be having a lovely dinner in honor of him at Tavern on the Green sometime in May. I saw the advertisement for it about a month ago, and they don't have the tickets up yet, but I would love to go to that. I'm sure he's going to be busy, and he probably may not have time to talk about the forest, but yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I've known that guy for a long time. So we still got a little, we're kind of on the north side of the mountain. All I have are my hiking boots today. I was thinking about bringing my yak tracks, but I don't think I'm going to need them. But this traditionally has been an area where the deer love to hang out. Too bad they don't eat that black birch. They never nibble on that. Head is on a swivel, looking from side to side. And more black birch. See, look at it all. Grows like a weed. It sure is a fun nibble though. If you take off a little tiny piece of it. It does have xylitol in it, so don't spend too much time chewing on it. Oh, the sap isn't running, so I can't smell it. Usually you can smell, you know, that birch soda smell. You know what I mean? Birch cream soda. Can't really smell it because it was very, very cold. It did warm up. The sap should be running. Let's see, maybe if I take off a littler one, maybe I'll get some. Nope. Sap isn't really running, but normally it tastes like birch cream soda, and it's a good chew stick. It tastes good, it's a good breath freshener, and just be careful with it. You don't want to keep it in your mouth forever and ever because it does have natural xylitol, and xylitol, you know, I'm always going against popular belief. It does change the microbiome in your mouth, and it will kill off, oh, I went off my road. It'll kill off helpful bacteria, and it does actually lead to cavities and tooth decay, so be careful with that. That's your medical minute for today. Just about half an hour ago, it was snowing like crazy. It was beautiful, that up in there. It's so pretty. And this little hemlock forest in here. Nice ridge. Should get my hiney up there. But I'm enjoying walking on this road too much. This old road. You know what? It's cold out. Temperature's supposed to go down. Not a cool road. Still here. Whoever used it and whoever built it did a heck of a job. I am not sure. Don't know what to tell you about that, but it looks like somebody's possibly been hammering on it. It looks a little shiny. Maybe not, but been there forever. Remnant of days gone by. Aha! White-tailed deer. That's a little old. It's kind of dry, but it's a good sign. And it looks to me like they've been following this. That looks kind of trodden. They might be on the south side of the mountain right now, though. They may not be over here. This is the north side, and it's the coldest. I gotta stop for a minute because I'm going to be a little wussy. Because I have my hands out to work with the camera and everything. I gotta get some hot hands out. And I know I got them here somewhere. Ah, toe warmers. That's just as good. We'll use that. It does the same thing, right? So I'm thinking heading up on here. There's a bunch of snow over there. I was thinking of going over there to look for footprints. I just found some crap. Old though it might be. Better than nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna head up towards the sun up there as it sets. It's getting windy. Might not want to stay out here too long and maybe cut it short because you don't want to get hit in the head with a fallen tree or a fallen branch. That's why I'm thinking going up here would be the best thing because there's not a lot of overhead trees and it opens up a little bit. And it looks like there's a bunch of saplings up in there, so I'll deal with that. Just hope these things have an expiration date, and I did not look on the package, but hopefully they're gonna work. And if they don't, then I got a spare pair. Just grab those. Wintergreen. Oh, this tree has been tagged. What is that, 22? Part of a science experiment. There were a number of trees right in this area. Oh my goodness, more than 10 years ago. They were oaks and they girdled them. And that's why we see this open area up here. Okay, I'm not following a deer trail. I'm just kind of wandering. I don't see signs of a deer trail right now. I'm sure one will come up at some point. I'm sure when it opens up out here. Yeah, see this one up here with the wind blowing? That's a big one. I wouldn't want that sucker coming down when I was walking through, that's for sure. My hand warmers are working. Warms the hand, doesn't do much for the fingers. Wow, look at that alpenglow over there. Isn't that pretty? Somebody's been through here. This might be a game trail. No, maybe not. There's some footprints over here. This snow is like super, super slick. So I gotta take it slow, but let's see what these prints are. I'm looking at these right here. Oh, they're deer. See that? That's a deer. They might be old ones, but I don't think that they are. Isn't this nice? They killed the oaks in here, and now all the invasives are coming back. I'm having trouble getting my footing. I'm sliding everywhere. All right, I should be following those tracks, but that's not the direction I want to go in. I'm kind of curious about this spot. Where's that Widowmaker? There it is, right there. I'm sure it was one of the ones they girdled many years ago. I could ski this. Speaking of skiing, I should be doing that right now, but the problem is, and I looked high and low. I went up north. I followed the snow line up into Massachusetts and southern Vermont. There's nothing in Connecticut. And everybody's a solid sheet of ice. You know, it melts during the day and then it freezes up at night. And I was thinking of going up to Massachusetts. But I thought, well, check the ski report in the morning when they go out to groom, if they groom at all. Because when the snow is rotting, they tend not to, so that they don't lose the track. Yeah, so if there was decent skiable snow, I would go. But you know, it's March 1st and things start to change. So not always. Sometimes we get a long season, but it looks like the season's over. The state land that I usually go to ski, they already opened up their trails to hikers, and there is no point in skiing if the hikers are out there, because they have no respect for the skiers whatsoever. In fact, we seem to be their mortal enemy. It's really weird. And I'm still following this deer's tracks. So these are very old ones. I was hoping they were a little bit newer. They looked a little newer down below. But yeah, there's a track right there. These go back a ways. He walked through this probably a week or more ago. I've been all through here. This isn't new to me. When I was a kid, I used to hike around through here. I used to come up with fire starter kit, and I always came up with like a chicken leg. And I was just a kid, so I didn't realize that you know, chicken on the bone takes a long time to cook over an open fire. But it was the experience, and it was worth it. It was so cool. There's a stone wall up there, and it looks like the scientists have been up here doing a project or two. I do have to be wary of coyote. I am rather close to the area where I had that run-in with a mangy coyote last year. That was in April. I mean, that coyote's probably dead, but that property where that happened, it's so badly managed, and when nobody's around, it's literally overrun with coyote. So they're probably looking for rabbits, and I'm still looking for sheds, and I'm not noticing anything. It looks like it might be a retainer or an old road, and it probably is. It's, you know, support for an old road. But if it's trampled at all, I think it's just because it's been used by scientists doing research projects. Alright, we seem to be in a sheltered area. I can hear the wind up there. You see the trees whipping back and forth. It's pretty good wind. We got a front coming in. It's going to cool down tonight. And I think I'll be good as long as I stay down in this little hollow. I want to head up there, but I think instead I'm gonna, oh, there's another tag on a tree. I think I'm gonna head over this way to the stand of smaller trees, a bunch of maples, huge amount of maples. And of course, I'm not on a deer trail. I was on that old one, but I don't think they've been here because of the weather. I might just be wasting my time looking for a shed, but just being up in here is really cool because most people don't come up this way, except for the researchers. That is a cool spot up there. It's really pretty, but I mean, look at the way the trees are being whipped around. I'd rather stay down here where it's a little calmer. Some kind of tree study project. Okay, so I was just down there, and then I swung up through here, and I am pretty much making my way back to where I parked. Blueberry bushes. All of these. Good place for copperheads too, because they're hunting the chipmunks. Another marker for a research project. Looks like garbage in the woods, right? Okay, we're getting into some snow in this little valley. I just want to walk through this blueberry field, and I'm still not really putting much effort into picking up a deer trail or a game trail of any kind. I'm just wondering, oh cool, it's a weather station. Has anyone ever seen a research weather station out in the woods? I see them all the time here. I'm just watching my back because of the coyote situation. Nobody's shooting them anymore. Let's go check out the weather station. Man, I should have brought my hot chocolate. So I can't really explain anything about this, except that it's here to monitor the weather. I'm not even sure if it's functional. It might be turned off. But this one has been here for a long time, from what I can remember. So I guess that's a relay for the signal. And then there's a couple of guy lines holding it. 3 guy lines, of course. And this is the panel that makes it operate, makes it work. But I don't see anything else on there. You know, no little windmill or any other sensors. So I think this one, that's the solar panel that makes it work. I think this one might be out of commission right now. I see squirrel footprints, and that's about it. Stop and take a look around. I got a hat on covering my ears, and I have a hood on. And I'm crunching in the snow. So, something mangy is coming up behind me. Okay, there we go. That's a dog footprint, no doubt about it. And do we have any others? That's one. So somebody's been through a while ago. And there's some more right there. And another one right there. So these look pretty old. I'm willing to bet here are on the south-facing side of the forest. That's probably where the coyotes are. Not unless the mouse hunting is really good over here. But I haven't seen any mouse footprints either. I was thinking of crossing up there, but let me take you with me down here. I'll show you how it's done. I'm gonna end up on my butt. Whoop, see that? That rock moved. This one isn't moving. That's actually not that steep, but the potential to slide fall on my butt were pretty good. That would have been funny, right? Look at that. What a pretty picture. Okay, moving on. Is this not great turkey country? Check this out. See that? Let's get away from this fella. Bunch of old deer crap right there. Whenever you see hemlock, you know you'll find water. They like their feet wet. There's a spring under there somewhere. Looks like a great place to find a shed, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, look at this. That looks a little fresher. Oh, wow, man. They're eating good. Even that, that's just a really big deer. And this almost looks like a bit of a scrape right here. You see this? And then there's some branches up above it. Right there. Looks like remnants of an old deer trail right there. Must be, because this place is a toilet. Because this would make a nice shelter for the deer. But we are on a deer trail, no doubt about it. Okay, we're off that deer trail because Going that way would take me deeper into the forest, and that's the opposite of what I want to do. Look at that. That is so pretty. Let's take a quick look around, see if we're not being tailed. Oh, deer trail right here. See it? Going right up through there. I'm standing right on it. And it goes down through there. And it breaks up. Alright, well, if I come back tomorrow, then I'm going to do a little more sleuthing and pick up these trails. Interesting. Maybe that's for a camera or something. Just heard the branches up above me squeaking at a very high pitch, and the hair almost went up on the back of my neck. I'm telling you, they're out of control around here. They say we don't have the hunters we used to have. I guess maybe not. Alpenglow. Isn't that nice?